Hey, I'm Jem. I help business owners generate predictable inbound leads, and I also offer pre qualified leads for those who want results fast. And today, I want to help you flip the way you think about lead generation because most business owners are stuck in the cycle of constantly chasing prospects, cold calling, cold emailing, boosting random posts, begging for attention, and it feels exhausting. But here's the crazy thing: you don't actually need to chase anymore. You can build your business in a way where people find you, where they come pre-sold, already trusting you and ready to buy without you having to message 500 people a day. And one of the most underrated tools for doing this is Google Business Profile or Google My Business. Most people ignore it. Most people barely set it up. And because of that, the people who actually use it properly end up getting flooded with inbound ready to buy leads. Today, we're breaking down the full system, the reverse funnel that makes leads chase you. Here's what we're going to be covering today. The first point today is ranking your Google Business Profile so leads find you first. The second point is creating micro content that turns impressions into real messages. The third point, using authority proof assets so prospects trust you before speaking to you. The fourth point, automating conversations so leads basically convert themselves. The fifth point, scaling everything with reviews, content, and local ads. And by the way, if you want done for you pre-qualified leads, or if you want my team to set this entire system up for you, the links are in the description. All right, let's get into it now. So first, let's talk about visibility because most businesses think they have a lead problem, but what they really have is a visibility problem. People are searching for them, people are Googling their services, people are literally ready to buy what they offer, but they're invisible. And the fastest way to fix that is Google My Business and your Google Business Profile. Here's the truth: 93% of local buyers check Google before calling a business. This means if you want leads to chase you, you don't need to shout louder. You need to show up where they're actually already looking. So let me walk you through this step by step. The first step is optimize the top section. This is the first thing people see and the first thing Google checks when ranking you. You want three things locked in: service keywords, real photos of your work, a short, clear explanation of what you do, and here's a simple formula that always works. I help who by doing what. For example, I help Dallas roofing homeowners by providing same-day roof inspections and storm damage quotes. Why does this work so well? Because it immediately tells people who you serve, what you do, how fast you can help them, and there's no confusion, no guessing, just pure clarity, and clarity converts. Now, step two is post weekly Google Business Profile posts. Most business owners don't post at all. That's why they don't show up. Google rewards activity, so the more you post, the more visibility you get. In fact, businesses that post consistently see 3 to 7 times more impressions. Here are super simple post ideas you can use: before and after photos, tip of the week, screenshots of reviews, what you're working on today, short 10 to 20-second videos, or you can also have like weekly offers. These posts don't need to be perfect. They just need to show Google and your customers that you're active and reliable. When Google sees activity, it pushes your profile higher. Higher ranking equals more views equals more leads. Step three, fill out your products and services tabs. Okay. This is where most people miss out on hundreds of leads. Your services tab is basically a list of entry points. If a buyer searches for a service that you already that you're added here, you appear directly in front of them. Let me give you a real example. Phoenix Landscaping Company. Let's say you offer desert landscaping, tree trimming, weekly maintenance, artificial turf installation. Instead of writing one big description, you create separate entries for each service. Each entry becomes a mini landing page. Each mini landing page becomes a keyword trigger. Each trigger pulls in inbound leads, which is super simple and also super effective. Step four, get 5 fresh reviews every week. Okay. And now this is the big one, the most powerful ranking factor, which is your reviews, especially fresh reviews and recent reviews. You don't need hundreds of reviews at once. You need a steady flow, about 5 new reviews per week. Let me give you a real example. A Detroit home cleaning company got about 1 to 2 leads a week. They added 20 new reviews in 30 days. After that, they jumped to 16 to 22 leads per week. The same business, the same service, the same city, just more visibility and what that brings. Your Google business profile literally becomes a magnet for inbound customers. Okay? All right, so now people can actually find you. The next step, you want them to feel like you're the obvious choice. And that's where micro content comes in, because getting views is one thing, turning those views into messages is another. Let's talk about that next. Point two, post simple micro content that creates demand. Think of micro content like tiny reminders to the world that, yes, I exist. Yes, I'm good at what I do. Yes, I can help you. It's short, it's helpful, and it can be posted anywhere your potential customers hang out. You can use Facebook groups, local community forums, Instagram Reels plus stories, TikTok, Google business profile posts. We already covered this one. LinkedIn, neighborhood pages like Nextdoor. Every time you show up with something useful, even something tiny, you build familiarity. Familiarity builds trust, and trust turns into inbound leads. Let me walk you through how to do this step by step. Step one, share one to two mini tips a day. These don't need to be perfect, okay? You don't need studio lighting or long captions. They just need to be useful. Something your ideal customer would say, oh, I didn't know that. Or, wow, that actually helps me. For example, if you're a Miami real estate agent, your daily tips could be 3 things to check before buying a condo in Miami, how to save $8,000 on closing costs, even if you're a first time buyer, why Q4 is secretly the best time to buy in Florida. These little tips instantly position you as the helpful expert, not the pushy salesperson. You're providing value first, which makes people trust you long before they ever reach out. When people see your face or your name every day, sharing genuinely helpful tips, they start to see you as a real estate person even before they message you. Step two, mix in proof. Now, this part is important. Tips show your knowledge, proof shows your results. And when you combine those two, you become unstoppable. Proof can be very simple: before and after photos, short clips of your work, signed contracts, screenshots of reviews, another happy customer posts, anything that shows real outcomes. Let's take a California solar installer as an example. You can post something like, another homeowner approved for zero down solar today. Message me if you want the same. This does two things at the same time. It shows social proof. Other people are saying yes. It creates curiosity. People wonder if they qualify too. This style of post works incredibly well because it's not aggressive. You're not selling, you're simply showing what's already happening in your business. And when people see that others are working with you, they start thinking, if it worked for them, maybe it could work for me too. That is instant authority, instant trust, and instant leads. Step three, add a low commitment CTA. Now, here's a mistake most business owners make. They jump straight to book a call, schedule an appointment, fill out this long form. But that's too big of a jump for someone who just discovered you. Instead, you want something easy, friendly, low pressure, low commitment, something like, message me the word quote and I'll run the numbers for your home, or DM me checklist and I'll send you the inspection guide. This makes the barrier to contact feel extremely low. It's not a big, intimidating call. It's just a quick message. And the moment someone messages you, even with a simple keyword, they've already taken the first step. From there, it becomes much easier to guide them towards the next step. These tiny CTAs create conversations, and conversations create customers. So now you're everywhere. You're showing up on Google, you're posting helpful content, people are seeing your tips, your proof, and your name again and again. The next step, you need to build instant trust when someone finally clicks on your profile, your website, or your messages, and that's where point number 3 comes in. Build authority assets that make prospects chase you. Now, these aren't complicated, these aren't expensive. You don't need a Hollywood video crew or a graphic designer. These are simple assets you can create in one afternoon, but they change everything because they show people you're the real deal before they ever speak to you. All right, here's how this works. All right, let's walk through it. Asset number 1, a before and after gallery. Okay, so think of this as your visual proof. People love seeing transformation and they love seeing it fast. A before and after gallery does exactly that. Let me give you an example. If you're a Virginia remodeling company, you can create a super simple Google Drive album with before, after, price, timeline. That's it. When prospects open this and see clear photos, real prices, and how long each project took, they immediately think, oh, these guys know what they're doing. And in a lot of cases, they don't just click, they chase you. Asset number two, a proof PDF. Next is your one page trust sheet. Think of this like a cheat sheet for credibility. It's literally one PDF that includes testimonials, screenshots, a quick case study, a simple 3-step explanation of how you work. People love simple visuals, they love things they can skim, and most importantly, they love things they can share. A spouse can read it, a business partner can read it, someone researching your service can save it for later. A proof PDF gets passed around more than you'd think, and the more it gets shared, the more authority you build without doing anything. Asset number three, a how we work explainer video. Now, this one is powerful. You don't need a fancy studio. You don't need to overthink it. Just grab your phone, hit record, and explain your process like you're talking to a neighbor. Here's how simple it can be. Let's say you're an Oklahoma HVAC company. Your video could be, here's how we work. Step one, free diagnostic. Step two, transparent quote. Step three, same day repair. Clean, clear, trust building. And when people hear you speak, see your face, and understand how easy it is to work with you, that removes almost every objection they were silently holding on to. All right, so now you got visibility, you've got helpful content, and you've got real authority assets that make people feel confident choosing you. The next question is, how do we make all of this work automatically, even when you're busy or asleep? And that leads us straight to point number 4. Automate lead capture and lead conversion. Now I want to make something clear right away. Automation doesn't replace the relationship. It replaces the repetitive stuff. You're not removing the human part. You're just automating the busy work that gets in the way of real conversations. So let me break down the exact system step by step. Step 1, automated responses. Okay. The moment someone messages you, whether it's through your business profile, Google business profile, your Facebook page, Instagram, your website, whatever it is, they should get an instant reply. Something simple like, hey, got your message. What city are you located in? Now, here's why this works so well. It starts the conversation without you doing anything. It immediately makes the lead feel acknowledged, and it increases reply rates because it's an easy question to answer. You're not asking for a long form. You're not demanding details. You're just starting a human conversation automatically. Step 2, automated reminders. Now let's be real for a second. Most prospects don't disappear because they're uninterested. They disappear because they're busy, distracted, or they forget. That's why you need gentle, simple, automated reminders that continue the conversation even if they stop responding. Here's how it might look for a New Jersey painter. Day 1, want me to check your wall for moisture before repainting. Day 2, still want a quote. Day 3, the final follow up, I can do a free wall check tomorrow. These aren't pushy, they're not annoying, they're just helpful. And these little nudges alone can turn almost dead leads into booked jobs consistently. Simple reminders, more replies equal more replies, which equals more appointments, and then which creates more revenue for you. Okay? I have the whole system here for you. Step 3, automated qualification. And once a lead actually responds, here's where the magic happens. Instead of having long back and forth messages, you send an automatic 4-question survey that gathers the exact info you need. Budget, timeline, location, job type. That's it. These 4 ingredients tell you everything about who's serious, who's ready, who's worth calling, and who's just browsing. This filters out the low quality leads, so you spend your energy on the ones who actually want to buy. It's simple, it's clean, and it saves you hours every single week. So now you got a system that basically runs itself. Visibility, done. Content, running. Authority, built. Automation, handling the heavy lifting. Now the real fun begins because once everything is running smoothly on autopilot, it's time to scale. Scale with reviews, content, and local ads. Okay. Here's the funny thing about scaling. People think it's very complicated, but it's actually the simplest part of the entire system. When your base is strong, you don't need tricks or hacks. You just multiply the things that already bring you results. Let me break down the 4 growth levers you want to amplify. Number 1, reviews, your number one scaling superpower. If you want to dominate your market, here's the truth. Reviews are the fastest way to crush your competition. You don't need 8,000 reviews. You don't need perfect reviews. You just need a steady flow consistently. But if you want full market dominance, aim for 100 to 300 reviews, okay? When people search for your service and you're the only one with dozens of recent reviews, photos, before and after proof, a high star rating, you instantly become the default choice. Just this one thing alone can literally 5x your inbound leads without changing anything else. Number 2, local visibility ads. Spend a little, get a lot. Once your profile is optimized and trusted, even small ad budgets hit way harder. You can run Google Local Service Ads, LSAs, Meta Lead Ads, Google Business Profile Ads, Instagram Lead Forms. And here's the best part. You don't need $100 a day. You can run ads for $10 to $20 per day and get great results because your profile is already doing the selling. A real example here, a Phoenix plumbing company ran LSAs for $15 a day. Nothing crazy, no huge budget, and they added 40 plus booked appointments per month just from that tiny spend. That's the power of scaling a system that already works organically. Number 3, content distribution, one piece, multiple platforms. Now that you're already posting micro content, you don't actually need to create more content. You just need to spread it and distribute it. One tip, one video, one before and after, one testimonial that can be posted on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook groups, Facebook pages, Google business profiles, YouTube shorts. Here's the magic. One single piece of content can bring leads for the whole week because people hang out on different platforms. You're simply meeting them where they are. Number 4, partnerships, the cheat code everyone ignores. This is one of the fastest scaling methods in the world, but barely anyone uses it. Partnerships let you tap into someone else's customer base instantly. Let me give you some examples here. Landscapers and pool installers, realtors and lenders, solar companies and roofing companies, HVAC techs and plumbers, painters and flooring companies. You share clients, you exchange referrals, both sides win with almost zero effort. One good partnership can add 10 to 30 new projects a month all by itself. All right, let's bring this home. Here's what we covered today. Your Google business profile becomes your strongest lead magnet when it's correctly optimized. Number 2, micro content builds familiarity, and familiarity builds demand. Number 3, authority assets make prospects trust you instantly without needing long conversations. Number 4, automation handles the repetitive parts of lead capture so you can focus on real human conversations. Number 5, scaling. Okay? Scaling with reviews, ads, content, and partnerships multiplies everything effortlessly. And here's the bigger picture I want you to walk away with. You don't need to chase leads. You don't need to burn out cold calling or boosting random posts. You don't even need complicated funnels. You just need a reverse funnel, a system where you become the obvious, trustworthy, visible choice in your market so leads naturally come to you. Now, if you want to shortcut this entire process, if you want pre-qualified inbound leads delivered to you, or if you want my team to help you set this entire system up, your Google business profile, your content, your automation, everything, the links are in the description below. We help business owners get leads without chasing, and we can help you do the same. If you found this video helpful, do me a favor, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next strategy because we go deep on this stuff every week. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Let's go grow your business the smart way, of course.